Luis Suarez releases statement after Uruguay players in huge brawl in stands. Luis Suarez's Uruguay were knocked out of the Copa America on Wednesday by Colombia after Jefferson Lerma's first-half goal, as both teams had a player sent off. Luis Suarez has admitted Uruguay's defeat to Colombia on Wednesday, which was marred by a huge brawl in the stands, is difficult to accept. Taking to social media on Thursday, Suarez wrote on X, "It is difficult to accept defeat, it hurts to lose and even more so with the hope we had, but we are left with the peace of mind that we gave our best. Now is where we have to show strength as a group and continue working with the same humility. Let's always go Uruguay." On Wednesday, Uruguay suffered an agonizing 1-0 loss to Colombia, squandering the country's hopes of securing their first Copa America title since 2011. Things quickly went from bad to worse for La Celeste once an all-out brawl between players and Colombian supporters broke out in the stands. Uruguay's Darwin Núñez appeared to be at the heart of the scrum, as the Liverpool forward and several of his teammates could be seen exchanging blows with unruly fans before members of security were able to restore order. On the heels of the incident, José María Giménez divulged that family members of Uruguayan players were being harassed by a small sector of Colombia supporters prior to the brawl. Speaking to reporters once tensions finally cooled down, Suarez described the frightening scene as his family and teammates' loved ones attempted to defend themselves from objects being thrown by fans in their direction. "You see your partner, kids, parents, elderly people in the stands and you want to know how they are," he said, per ESPN. Things had started to fall on them. No one wants to see those images, but obviously if you see that a family member is being attacked, you try and defend them. It does not justify what happened, but you have to realize they were trying to protect their families and their children. I could see from afar that there were a lot of families and many of my teammates' children trapped in that section. It's normal that you feel helpless and want to help when they're having things thrown at them. Suarez additionally took aim at Colombia forward Miguel Borger for what he deemed to be an ugly display following the match. Moments after the final whistle had sounded, the 31-year-old emphatically celebrated in front of Uruguay players, a move that didn't sit well with the Inter Miami star. A shoving match promptly erupted in the middle of the pitch, with players, referees and camera crews all getting tangled up in the fracas. There are always squabbles, jokes or whatever, but what is annoying is the way Borger celebrated, Suarez said in a post-match press conference. "It makes no sense to celebrate like that. We eliminated Brazil the other day and none of us passed in front of any Brazil player. The opposite. We went to them afterwards because we are colleagues on the pitch and we know what it is like to be knocked out. To celebrate in front of a professional colleague like that is ugly. But what goes around comes around." Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, don't forget like and subscribe this channel. Goodbye.